hear it in the sounds of the leaves as the wind dances through the ancient oaks. It's a connection to events long gone, to a landscape of legends, long boats, and long tales into the night. It's right there in the eyes of the people, strong, tough, determined. They fought off the competition and lived to see new dawns on new horizons. They're proud, grounded and modest, honest but not earnest, dry, witty and warm too. It's right there in the hills, offering shelter to newcomers and oldcomers. It's a spirit of sorts, but not a ghost, although there are those too, if you look for them. It's a beautiful part of the world to grow up, where childhood memories are shaped by architecture and heritage, and cajoled by the countryside, the great outdoors. Bounded by lakes and waves, mountains and dales, and bordered by two areas of outstanding natural beauty. It's walking, running, fishing, climbing, potholing, biking and gliding. It exists at the geographic heart of the UK, and that makes it attractive to visitors and affordable to settlers seeking a better quality of life. Its university sits on the global stage, recognised as a world-leading research centre for advanced manufacturing, health innovation, computer science, artificial intelligence and digital innovation. Thousands of students bring a cosmopolitan buzz to its historic streets and want to remain, to invest and contribute to the economy. Its cultural pedigree is acclaimed as having the biggest critical mass of culture outside Manchester and Liverpool in the northwest of England. It's a festival city, a magnet for artistic and digital creators, pushing the boundaries of form, function and imagination, culminating in a packed calendar of events, outdoor plays and spectacles. And wherever you point your camera, the architectural backdrop bristles with ancient relics, Georgian arcades, Victorian ingenuity, Art Deco elegance, follies and fortresses. It is the county's cosmopolitan and cultural capital, connected by high-speed trains and trade ports, with easy access to the M6 and international airports. Its industrial heritage has produced a fine lineage of makers, creators, scientists, engineers and innovators, shaped by the past, inspired by the future. Its commerce spans traditional crafts like stonemasonry, brewing and printing, as well as global leading expertise in nuclear, offshore gas and wind farm energy production. It's where digital and creative startups thrive. It is plasma and polymers and synthetic chemistry. It is coastline and countryside, castles and canals. It is bookish, trendy, eclectic and bohemian, if that's what you want it to be. It's high-tech, low-tech, dark matter, bright lights and sandy beaches. The stars are shining here, the sands are shifting, the tectonic plates of investment, regeneration and market dynamics are all aligned, seismic in vision and sensitive to the ecosystem. It's all here. Lancaster, city, hub and heartland.
A very good morning everybody and welcome to Array Festival 2021, a celebration of digital, tech and innovation in the city region of Lancaster. I'm Dan Knowles and what a week we have in store, a week packed full of seminars, workshops, panel discussions and so much more. So I hope you can join us for the full week. Today we're going to be looking at Electech, the emerging cluster in the city region of Electech. Tomorrow it's all about digital and creative. On Wednesday our focus is low carbon innovation, and then on Thursday it's a day full of inspiration. Oh, what a year it's been for so many of us. Against the backdrop of the challenges of the pandemic, our city's digital and tech businesses have really stepped forward. They've supported the city, they've educated, they've grown, they've created jobs, and of course, they have innovated. And people are asking, what is Array Festival? What is the purpose? Well, the purpose for us is incredibly simple. We want to make sure that when people talk about the Northern Powerhouse, the Lancaster City region is spoken about as a place of industry and innovation, a place where people are inspired to start businesses, a place where those from outside want to come and invest in their businesses, and a place for those people with high-level skills who want to come and find jobs and further their careers in the city region. None of this, of course, could have been done without the support of our fantastic sponsors. First of all, our headline sponsor, I'd like to give a massive thank you to ICS Accounting, Payroll and Accounting Services in the city region, a company that continues to support the community through its outreach programs supporting sports and community groups. I'm really pleased to say as well, throughout the whole of this week, if you want to get some advice and some support on anything to do with accountancy and payroll, IR35, R&D tax credits, the super deductions, then staff and the team from ICS Accounting will be somewhere on your screens over here. There should be a little button marked rooms. Hit the button rooms. Go into the room marked ICS Accounting and you'll find staff from there throughout the week. If you just want to say hello and a bit of networking, then please do. So thanks to Nick Dagger and everyone from ICS who've really stepped forward to support Array Festival. Also, a massive thank you to Lancaster City Council. I'm sure you'll all agree that over the last 12 months, the City Council have really stepped forward to support businesses and the community through the challenges that have been happening and affected us all. Front and centre of what the City Council are doing right now is their digital and climate emergency strategies. And we're really pleased that through this week we've been able to engage and support them and discuss those two themes. And we're really looking forward into understanding more of how businesses in the region can work with the City Council on those things. And then finally, a massive thank you to Lancashire County Council through Fraser House, this wonderful space, brand new space for the city region, almost £2 million worth of investment into a property where the entrepreneurial and exciting startups in the region can come and start new businesses, and where some of the exciting, fast growth, high potential businesses are already coming and gathering, the likes of Relative Insight, Legal Tech with Case to Answer, and Morales Data, and so many more. I'd like to say a massive thank you as well to the partner sponsors that have supported us. Relative Insight, the darlings of tech in the north of England, a fantastic company who are based here at Fraser House, and great supporters of ours for this festival. SQ Digital, 20 years an agency in the city, one of the best known names in Lancaster City region for digital marketing, Google Premier Partners and winners of numerous awards across the north of England. Lancaster and District Chamber of Commerce, who have been steadfast in their support across the whole of the business community over the last 12 months. And Lockstep Media, one of our region's most exciting startups in digital marketing, and I'm pleased to say another member of the Fraser House community. Thank you to all of you for your support. And of course, with events like this, it goes without saying that we should always be supporting charities, and this event is no different. If you visit the arrayfestival.co.uk website, you'll find two charities that we're supporting this year. They are the Lancaster District Digital Inclusion Fund, who have been fantastic in their support of digital inclusion this year throughout the region, raising money and equipment to support those children who've really needed it during the lockdown periods. And Escape to Make, a young people's charity that supports well-being and mental health by helping kids to get away from screens, meet new friends, and partake in a number of craft and creative activities. So a big thank you to Claire Louise Chapman particularly, and Jenny Natouche from those two charities, and we hope you will help us to support them. Now this year, when we thought about Array Festival and what we were going to be bringing to the event, a number of themes really came to mind, but there was three things in particular that were really important to us. Those were Lancaster City building its innovation ecosystem and continuing to support new starts and exciting innovations in the region. the city maintaining a global outlook against the backdrop of the pandemic, of Brexit, but continuing to look outside the four walls of our city and seek the very best of what's going on in industry so we can learn and grow our city from inside. And the importance of the levelling up agenda, making sure that we're involved in all the major conversations that are taking place, that we're making sure that we're levelling up in the region and we're part of the conversations outside of the region. So when it came to thinking about those three things, it was really important that we found somebody who could open this event, this festival for us, who really espoused those ideas of having a global outlook, focus on innovation, and believed in the levelling up agenda. Elizabeth Vega, OBE, has over 30 years experience at executive leadership level, working on complex change and digital transformation projects with some of the biggest names in industry. Elizabeth has a number of industry representative roles, including member of the UK Government's Cabinet Office Small and Medium-Sized Business Panel, chair of the Culture and Capability Working Group, member of the Public Sector Procurement Innovation Panel, championing diversity and innovation and competition in the supplier marketplace. A Department of International Trade export champion for the Northern Powerhouse, and recently appointed to International Trade Policy Advisory Committee supporting official negotiations in the UK-Australia free trade negotiations. In February 2021, Elizabeth was invited to join the Leaders' Cabinet of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and Elizabeth holds the title of Officer of the Order of the British Empire for Digital Transformation and International Trade. So it's a real privilege today to be able to open this event and hand over to Elizabeth Vega, OBE. Thank you.
Wow, Dan. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for inviting me today. I think it's extraordinary, the very first day that we've had the national lockdown ease and Lancaster's ready to go. I think that says a whole lot of it. Thank you so much for inviting me to help celebrate the launch of your Array Festival. And the Northern Powerhouse is very near and dear to my heart. We are actually globally headquartered in the Northern Powerhouse. And a rising tide lifts all ships. We need to try and remember that as part of our community and as part of business leaders as well. Lancaster has wasted no time in starting to rebuild its future. Too many times we hear discussed how a place has potential and what about what it could be. But actually Lancaster has a lot more than potential. It has ambition, it has valuable resources, and it has a vision for how it can build a better future. Lancaster rightly describes itself as the city, the hub, and the heartland of the region. You are your own powerhouse. Today, I've met some of Lancaster's leaders, like Dan, and I've seen the deep commitment to the journey and the process of building a more sustainable future. Lancaster is using its strengths as a place and as a people to shape a future where you develop enterprise whilst you safeguard your natural environment. As a place, Lancaster has a long industrial heritage of innovation, engineering, and building mastery in time-honoured traditional crafts, but increasingly also now in high-tech industries. Top talent is readily available here, produced by world-class universities like the University of Lancaster that won International University in 2020. Centres of learning and research in advanced manufacturing, health innovation, computer science, artificial intelligence, and digital innovation. Existing industries and investment also have created within Lancaster a global expertise in nuclear, offshore gas and wind farms, clean energy of the future. Lancaster is connected geographically to the centre of the UK, and it is connected by all the major transportation modes and networks. It's also connected through its world-class universities, through the businesses that trade across the UK as well as globally. And it's connected by the strength of its communities and its people. Last but not least, Lancaster is a great place to live. With the extraordinary beauty and the sports offered by the great outdoors, as much as by the culture, the vibrant creative arts, the festivals, the nightlife, and the fabulous food. As people, you are fair, you are determined, you're practical, and you have a strong work ethic. You're warm, you're welcoming, and you're community spirited. You're open to collaboration, sharing experiences and learning with and from others. For example, I was particularly impressed with the relationship between Lancaster and Vega, the industrial, cultural and administrative centre of Sweden's Kronoberg County. Twinned cities, you respect your industrial heritage, you support the promise and power of young people, and you're focused on the strategic and economic recovery based on sustainable growth and development that benefits your communities. Lancaster is open to new thinking, new experiences and new learnings that enable investment and growth in the businesses and skilled jobs of the future. All of these things make Lancaster a great place to do business and a great community to be part of. Lancaster has the talent, the ambition, the resources and the vision. Lancaster is very much open for business. Lancaster is investment ready. Lancaster is ready to go.
There you go. Lancaster is a city that is ready to go. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That was wonderful. And I'm sure everybody will feel just as inspired as I do with that message of being investment ready and ready to go. So this is the start of it this week. We're going to really kick on. We're going to take that message forward and we're going to showcase so much to you. I'm going to pass over. We'll be finishing shortly and I appreciate you all tuning in. Please do tune in for the rest of the week. In a moment, Elizabeth and I will head to the desk and we'll be in the breakout room marked Fraser House. So if you're watching, please come in, pop in and say hello, have a chat, and we'll chat with you there. But in the meantime, a big thank you once more to Elizabeth Vega, OBE, for that fantastic opening note, and we look forward to seeing you again. Please tune in later on today, 11 o'clock. What is Electech is our first session. Thanks very much. Goodbye for now.